Welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're walking around a 1964 Galaxie 500. Check out maplemotors.com for additional pictures, financing, and shipping information. This one here has, I believe, to be 289 under the hood with power steering, drum brakes all the way around. We just did a little test drive of it. I want you to check the test drive out. All you have to do is wait till the last 30 seconds of this video and click test drive, or type in the year, model, and Maple Motors in the YouTube search bar, and you can find any of our cars. This one has dual exhaust out the back. And what I like to do in this video is point out any kind of chips, scratches, flaws, rust, Bondo, and give you some undercarriage shots. Check out the interior, start it up, just a full walk around of this car. When you watch both of the videos, you'll know everything you need to know. We sell out of state every day, and I try not to miss anything. That way you know everything about the car before you get here. We're gonna get started up here in the front. I like running down the low panels and coming back to midsection and hitting the top. You can definitely tell that somebody has replaced the front bumper on this. The grill is still the older style grill. You can see some of the oxidation popping up on it. Do a little polishing on that grill and it should turn out pretty good. It's in fairly good shape. It has a small few nicks on the front end here and scratches, just real light stuff. Looking down the side of the car, it doesn't look too bad. We have some paint chips that we're going to be going over. Just a little bit of fading on that trim. Coming down the side here, you can see some of them scratches right in the middle of the door. Checking the bottom of the car for any kind of rust. I haven't seen any on the lower portion. You do have chips and scratches all over this car though. You can see some right there that's been touched up. Right in the middle of the door there. Let's keep rolling here. Some scratches popping up right there on the passenger rear. Some more popping up there. With a little bit of rust coming through because it's on bare metal. Just surface rust from what I could see on the side there. A little bit down in the crack. Back bumper has not been replaced. Let's go down the midsection. See, it does have little nicks and chips and some oxidation and blemishes. It's not a perfect paint job at all. There is some oxidation on the door handle here. Okay, let's hit the top section. Get a little bit on the trim there as well. Same with the antenna. We'll be checking the hood out towards the end of the video when we close it. Some of the seals around the front window have some dry rot. It looks like a light scratch from the windshield wiper on the driver's side. A little bit of oxidation on the, or pitting on the mirror. Got some rust streaks coming from under the trim there. Checking out the roof. Not really seeing dents or major scratches. I see a little bit of clear coat trying to come up. Older paint job. Head around the back side here and check it out. Gas caps are right in the middle. Dual exhaust. It's got a good spring in it. See that back bumper has some pitting. A little bit of the chrome coming up. Coming down this side of the car, we're going to do the same thing we did on the passenger side. Got some runs coming from under the trim here. Lots of chips and scratches. Some chips and scratches down through here as well. Same with here. Cracking in this old paint. Midsection as well. Some small bubbles popping up in the driver's door there. Doesn't look like nothing too major. If you catch it in time, got a slight dent there. Coming down the midsection, you can see it does have some spots in the trim here. Some spots on the door handle, and right below it, you got some rust bubbles trying to come through, and a chip right above it. A lot of this rust is coming from the chips in the paint that have been there, and the surface rust starts. Little crack in right there on top of the fender. Coming back this way, looks like picked up some dirt coming from under the trim here. A lot of times the leaves and stuff will get up under this trim. There's some rust coming through. Same with the back window. Real small stuff. Coming up over the front windshield, got some scuffs from the windshield wiper. All right, we've made it all the way around this car. We're gonna go ahead and open the trunk up, check it out, and check the interior out. After that, we'll get her started. Interior's in pretty good shape. Older carpet. Door panel's still in pretty good shape. It's not all tore up. See what's in the trunk. We did have some heavy rain the other day, so we'll be able to tell if it's leaking or not. Let's see here. Which one's the trunk key? Well, it's gonna open. May have to use two hands, push down on this trunk. Hold on just a second. All right, so I figured out the trunk lock. Got to push down on it, give it a little jiggle, and it's open. It is nice and clean in here. It's pretty good. It's all glued down, so I'm not ripping all this up, that's for sure. Yeah, like that's all glued. I don't want to rip all that up. I will give you some undercarriage shots, but this thing is dry. I mean, you would be able to see a big difference in color on the carpet if it was wet. It's actually in great shape. Let's check out the package tray. Nice and solid and clean. Trunk lid looks good. Do have a few little surface rust spots trying to come through. Seals feel good. Jam looks good. Have a spot right here. A little bit coming through. It still feels like surface rust. Just changing the color here. All right. Let's see how she shuts. Shuts good. All right, let's come up on this door panel here. It's in good shape. A little bit of sun fade right there. Jam. Seals feel good. Underneath, nice and solid. Need a windowsill right here. This one's falling apart. Weather stripping on top feels okay. Carpet's a little bit faded from the sun, but for the most part, it's not ripped up or in terrible shape. The seat is in good shape. A little blemish there, but it's not ripped. Back seat, of course, I got my gear back there, but it's in good shape. That package tray used to have a for sale sign in the back, and it won't come up. I have to do some scraping to try to get that up because the actual package tray itself is in good shape. It must have got that thing stuck on there. Headliner looks good. All right, something we like to do on this channel, place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this car? Let me get the keys out. and we'll start her up. It's one of these two. Give her a little gas. Already got the heater on. The heater does work. It's showing 17,000 miles on the dash. I can't stand behind that for a 64 model. No proof is what I mean. Dash is in good shape. Wipers work. Radio cuts on. You can hear it popping, but it's not playing any music. No tunes here. Exhaust sounds great. Needs a gas gauge. Gas gauge is not working. We stopped at the gas station on the test drive. I noticed the temp gauge did come up a little bit, so I do believe it's somewhat working. Not 100% accurate because they never were back then. Horn, y'all ready? No horn. May have just lost connection. Got a great sound to it. Door shuts easy. Motor's fairly quiet on this one. I think that horn would work. May have just lost connection under the steering wheel. Coming down with the hood here. A little creaky, but it shuts easy. Wasn't hard at all to shut that down, and we do have some chips up here in the front. The old paint. You can tell that's more recent because it doesn't have surface rust on it. Spot there, and a spot right here in the hood. All right, we've made it all the way around the car, checked it all out. Let's look under it, and then we're gonna get back to the test drive. Be sure to check the test drive out. You'll see that the last 30 seconds of this video. Let's look under this one. I do have 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. If you have any other questions, visit maplemotors.com. Get all that information first. Look at the detailed pictures. Check out our financing if you're interested in that. Also shipping, you can get a quote anywhere in the country from Maple Motors. And then once you've watched both videos and all that information, give me a call, 615-822-4444. We'll be happy to help you out. That's the best way to get a hold of us. Usually emails are 4 to 5 days contact. I mean, we get so many emails every day. People call and like, oh, I sent you, pictures of my car, I wanted to trade. We do trades. But if you do the email, you're gonna have to call us as soon as you send them. Say, hey, look it up. I just sent them. and we'll definitely try to get with you. It's the best way to get a hold of us, 615-822-4444. Be happy to talk with you. We're all family, and we've been here going on 39 years now. All right, we're getting ready to jump back in the car for the test drive. Check that video out, hit that subscribe button, and thank you very much for sharing these videos all year. It's helped me out greatly. If you look, we're like 200 away from 200,000. I'm ready to hit that by this weekend. So hit that subscribe button and let's get this thing going. I'll have videos out for you almost every single day. And I'm gonna head on back to the lot now and grab me another car. See y'all later.